They like warned you or something?
No, they just say like it's. Uh-oh, see, here we go. See,
All
now.
Right. Now you're live. I got a notification.
See, now we're live. See, but I'm gun shy.
What?
I'm gun shy.
What does that mean?
I'm gun shy because we got flagged for shocking content on the last show. I think it was your thumbnail. I think it
What?
was your thumbnail. Your thumbnail.
Well, why
made.
you blame everything on me?
Well, because that's the easiest thing to do. You know, the easiest
What?
thing to do, right? You know, in front of me. When I get nervous, I just start trying to blame whatever's the
Me.
closest thing. Yeah,
Right. Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
Because I'm not
Just like
kidding.
Monday night.
What happened Monday? Oh,
Yeah, I tightened it.
we're not.
No, I don't care anymore. Like fuck the lawyer. Like I don't care. You got no notes. We got nothing except the one thing we're not supposed to talk about.
My page right here.
This show, we started this show 4 times, which is kind of like going the same rate as WNCW.
Look, let me tell you something. There's one thing I know for sure is that one thing I've been taught growing up by my Aunt Becky,
All right.
the show must go on. The show must go on. Which means
I know
I don't
we invested
care what.
money in it and everything, but that money's already gone now.
Don't talk to me about money. Don't talk to me.
going to
about-
doctor bills.
Until the day that you want to step up and you want to put a financial investment into this deal.
What? Oh, that's us.
That is us.
All right. You feeling better? It's working?
I do feel better.
All right.
Let me turn the Wi-Fi off. But see, the reason I'm gun shy is because Facebook flagged us last week on our show for quote shocking content.
Facebook or YouTube?
YouTube.
Oh, really? Shocking
YouTube.
content?
Shocking content.
Fucking right, dude.
Right?
We did it.
Yeah.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. Finally,
We're-
success.
We're literally killing them now.
Yeah. I wonder what we did.
Man.
I don't think it was a thumbnail.
So we might. No, it was probably something that you did. It was probably something you did. But
Right, something you said.
it could have been something I said.
Yeah, it
I didn't
could've
drop any type of thing that
What?
N-bombs or anything.
Oh.
Did you?
No.
Did you drop an N-bomb
Dude,
last
I didn't
week?
say fuck nigga or faggot.
Oh, you see
one
that?
time.
Okay, there we go.
I'm
Shut
almost
it down.
sure. I'm
Shut
almost
it
sure.
down. Shut
No,
it
I
down
promise
now.
you, I didn't say it.
Shoot the glass.
Promise you, I don't think I slipped up one time.
So we are, I am trying to make
We in a world of shit.
your world is a vampire. So I'm not gonna lie, I am trying to make light of things right now.
You've been on these devices. Are you gonna ever just talk to me?
I'm just getting
Really?
nervous. I am.
You
I'm
should be. We're fucked. We're in a lot of trouble, jeez.
nervous.
Like, at least we're not in a coma, but we're still in a lot of trouble.
You know what's great is that
Nothing right now. What? Please.
The one beautiful thing that I did for us is that I contacted an attorney
All right.
before we started this federation, this promotion. And I told him, I said, I want an ironclad contract that no matter what happens to one of these people we're using, I want to be free and clear.
Yeah, but that's a complete
we have a-
negligence on your part or
No,
our
no,
part
no.
since
The
I
neg-
signed something.
No. In the fine print,
It says even if we do something
Even if
horrible
I'm
or fail to
negligent.
do something.
right? We're good. So I know
Are
it's
you
just on
serious?
paper. I know it's just on paper. Dude, I'm looking
I don't
out
know.
for the
I don't
best-
know nothing about that stuff.
So
It's not my strong point.
Just
That's
so
what you were
everybody-
supposed to be good at.
just so everybody knows what we're talking about. So last week on Whine and Cheese, we talked about a lot of things. One being that we have created a new business venture, WNCW, new wrestling promotion. And we had our first taping Monday night.
Hey, I give us both credit on it. Neither one of us are very good at keeping something, especially when we need content every week. And we didn't mention that we were building this organization or anything for
No.
a long time. Just worked behind the radar,
Behind the scenes.
Yeah, doing
That's
our
hard
thing.
for us to not talk
Yeah,
about
I wanted
it.
to announce it
Yeah.
like months ago when we were working on this.
Yeah.
It's a shame it ended the way it did, but
Well, man, the whole night was set up. So just so to fill everybody in, what we did was we were going to do, we have a location. we did a little underground promotion where we had a bunch of people come out, so we had a live audience. We had the ring set up, and we were going to start.
It was a small audience. I mean, it was just to have somebody there.
Right,
The main thing is to get the footage.
We had about 50 people there, and we were going to crop it and shoot the video to where it looked like a big crowd. We're trying to, we're getting the thing off the ground. But our first match, man, our guy, like the guy that we didn't want to talk about last week, and he's the anchor of WNCW.
WNCW, the pain is real.
Lucha Libre. He was the big surprise, right? We hit his music.
Yeah,
he came out there.
You had mentioned, like, you were like, I want to do the Battle Royal, but I want to have, like, a buffer match to it, like a warm-up match.
Right? We had to have
thought it was a good idea.
We had to have the big ringer. I've never actually had any lessons or actually talked to anybody about how to set the ring together.
Oh, yeah, right. No shit, you didn't.
So,
I mean, you seem like you did, though. You were very confident. Like, I did not once question you not know how to put this thing up. You're like, you just do this and it. And it was going pretty good.
I watched some YouTube videos, and I also watched some other guys put a ring together once or twice. I really thought I had it.
Yeah, you did great.
Turns out, there's one very important part of the ring that what you don't laugh at me.
It's not funny.
There's one. He signed the contract. So there's one very important part of the ring. When you're looking at a wrestling ring, you see the 4 posts, you see the ropes and all of that. What you don't know, and what I didn't know, is that on the underneath part, there's connectors.
Yeah, bolts, motherfucker. Nuts and bolts. Like, Jesus, like, you might want to put them on.
So what we wanted to do was we came out and we were like, it was Lucha Libre versus Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Right? First match, Hulk Hogan, Lucha Libre.
Yeah.
And we were like, you know what? Let's do the finisher. Let's one of them do their finisher in the first 2 minutes.
Yeah,
right?
well, Lucha Libre was like, I got this fucking entrance.
Yeah. Oh, the entrance is beautiful. The entrance, I could see for the first minute, dude, I could see dollar signs.
I mean, his music hits. It's some Santana song. I don't know what it was, but
I think it's the one he did
flying. I haven't seen an entrance like that since Ultimate Warrior when he was all roid-raged up.
His song is the Santana song that he did with Rob Thomas from Nickel 5 or whatever.
I don't know. I didn't particularly like the song, but what he did coming out to it was fucking amazing.
Make me believe and make it real. Let's forget about it. That was the song that he came out to.
Is that it?
And he did. I don't know. Rob Thomas from Reach Down Your Hand in the Pocket, Pull Out Some Hope for Me. Long day, whatever that band is.
Yeah, Paper Chase, I think it's called.
No, it's not Paper Chase.
All right.
So we get him out there, and we had their first few moves done, and then Lucha Libre went to the top rope.
He didn't get fall.
No, he made it to the top rope, and then Hulk Hogan was in the middle of the ring, and man, tragedy struck. Tragedy has struck the WNCW.
This is a first match, dude. We weren't 2 minutes in, jeez.
It's kind of embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little embarrassing.
I'm just happy there's only 50 people there.
Right? It's a little embarrassing, but you know what? Here's where I was thinking I had them sign waivers too.
I understand. When he gets up, I thought the second rope, I didn't think he made it all the way to the top. And the whole thing just collapsed. And dude, when he falls, I'm like, oh, it looked great. Like, I looked at the film.
It looks like
I can't wait. Like,
we're still going to use the film.
I'd hope so. It's great because, dude, he hits hard. It looks like we planned it. Like, it really does. To have the ring.
Did we? It
collapsed more beautiful than choreography like the World Trade Center. Like, it just imploded in on itself.
As if it was
Hulk Hogan's just standing there like, what the fuck?
Like it was a controlled demolition.
Yeah. And, dude, when he hit, I kind of thought he was going to be okay. You watch wrestlers take bumps. I know he's not a trained wrestler, but still, I mean, he was confident enough to get on the top rope. It was not going to end well, But I don't think he was expecting it just to.
Here's one thing about Hulk Hogan, I will say, that he definitely listened to last week's show, and he really took things to heart because he was bleeding before, as he came out the ring.
Bleeding.
Already
Dude,
bleeding.
all in that mustache.
Right? Already bleeding.
This looks fucking
Right?
intense.
It looked like
cut himself back there.
I don't know. No. I just think it almost looked like he went down on somebody that was on their period.
That's disgusting.
You know what I mean?
Like, serious. To go there with it, it's kind of odd, but okay.
Well, I mean, what are we going to...
I don't know.
Sometimes you just...
Got to go there.
Yeah, you can't... We can't dwell in the past.
Can't get this to
We
play
can't
with.
dwell in the past.
No,
so
I
let's
know.
just come out
I'm
with
just
it.
thankful we got the footage. The cameraman did an amazing job. Like, I think we got 2 angles of it. It looks great. It's a shame that it... I mean, dude, when this pole ends up... It kind of rolls off the ring, I guess. I don't know. I can't stop watching it because I'm just, like, looking for something. I don't know. But it rolls off the ring, and when it hits him, like, you could see he's getting up. Like, he took the bump. I mean, he even hit sideways, like hit his ribs
like
and
we
kind
said,
of flipped back.
Yeah, like we said before, you don't learn how to take a bump. You just take bumps.
And
you
I'm like,
take
he's
punches,
going to get up.
right?
This is cool. The thing I'm worried about is we got to put this ring back together and have a lot more people in it. And how's that going to work? So
turns out
it hits him, though. Like, it rolls right off.
Yeah.
And it hit him, like, in a weird spot. I don't know. It almost hit him in the side of the head. And, dude, he was just out. That was it.
We do want to give
like, oh, man, he's selling the fuck out of this move. Like,
right?
God, it shit
It's like, man,
real.
he looks dead.
The pain is real.
The pain is real. And, look, I don't want to use the word condolences because he's not dead. But we do have a...
He ain't talking.
We do have a man in the hospital.
Lucha Libre, you at least say his name.
Libre. Should we at least show his?
Yeah.
Because we have. Let's at least bring his.
All up.
Let's at least bring his graphic up because we do have T-shirts for sale.
All money will go to
something. All money will go till.
I mean, we're not paying the guy after, but we'll at least pay for his hospital
Let's
bills.
be clear that all proceeds will go to something.
We're already giving away our first taping. That's
right?
Fucked.
We're giving it away. But so Lucha Libre, man, and those of you, I mean, anybody who's been living under a rock who doesn't know who Lucha Libre is, I mean, he's been. I
knew who he was.
Rocking,
and I don't even.
Rocking
I'm not a wrestling
crowds
fan.
all the way from Kenner to Uptown. For the past, I don't know how many, half a dozen years.
From Kenner to Tijuana.
Right? That's his
route.
Yeah, that's his route.
Well, it used to be.
Well,
used to be.
He delivers milk.
He ain't doing anything anymore.
We did go and visit him. And visit him.
He's not moving.
No, he's in a coma.
And then you with the family. Like, how do you do that?
Which part? The one where I talked to the family?
Yeah. Like, you just the whole time I'm like, fuck, I know the lawyer, you tell me the lawyer says, I don't even know what to believe from you anymore after this. But you go, look, just don't say you're sorry, that's the number one thing I want to say.
Oh, they'll get you.
Don't act like you're guilty.
If you say you're sorry, don't. Did you say you're sorry?
Right, it's admission of guilt, right?
Did you say, tell me you didn't.
I didn't think I said fucking faggot nigga or fuck last week neither.
Shocking content.
What does it matter? I don't know.
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't know. Now you're making me think I did.
Either way.
Fuck.
We just want to.
I can't see. That's why I'm not cut out for the business.
We want to offer Lucha Libre and the Bra family all of our thoughts and prayers. I think he's gonna make a recovery. I think he's going to make a strong recovery.
I don't think he had a social security number. That's a good thing, I think, for us.
Oh,
right?
Of course. He's not a real person.
Right.
He's not a real
person. Who's even paying for this?
Well, I told you about the app. The app. Dude, we got $784 in app
it's going to cost more than that. His first gauze wrap cost that. Oh, we're fucked.
Anyway. No, Medicaid. He's going to be on Medicaid. I think he's good, man.
I think you need a social security number for that.
You know what? What a good logo this is. Yeah. I really think everybody should go to the Whine and Cheese Facebook page and put in your order for the Lucha Libre T-shirt. I mean, that's really what we need to be focusing on here is merchandising.
Oh yeah, definitely. Sorry,
I think
it's
he's
just
gonna
weird, man. Now you got me thinking. I said I'm sorry, and then that's gonna fuck everything up. Like technically, you were supposed to tighten the bolts. And I asked you numerous times, do you know what you're doing? What can I do? And you're like, it's good. And I'm like, all right.
I don't know. I'm gonna.
How you could be so confident in something you don't know anything about?
Well, here's my thought. I talked to our attorney, and what he's thinking is that we're gonna file suit against the Libra family because we think they were negligent in their performance, and that's how we're gonna fund this thing.
You could at least have like, you didn't have any medical personnel on hand, not even no medic.
What is this? I mean, what is this? A damn? Is this like a children's museum?
Yeah, but the pain is real. You think you're gonna need somebody that at least when the pain gets too real, like that.
In the fine print on the waiver day sign, each one of them, it says you must provide your own medical crew.
I understand. Dude, fucking, all I know is Baboon runs up to me after it happens, and we get him out of there. And, dude, it took so long.
Baboon wanted to wrestle without the ring.
It took a while for the paramedics to get there, and then they get there, and I understand they don't want to just throw him on something. They're trying to act like they care about him, and they
did the whole thing with the papoose.
It took fucking 2 hours. Like, that's why I was getting pissed. I'm like, all right, getting hurt's one thing.
Just die or whatever.
Yeah, move on. It's kind of like the football player, the NBA player that gets hurt on the court, and the sideline's right there. Like, come on, we could be on to the next play.
Yeah. We really could. Just brush them aside and let's do some power bombs.
You're an athlete and you're very important, but, moving aside. We should have just put him under the ring until the match was, the thing was over.
It was collapsed. We couldn't do anything on the ring because it was.
Good point. Right? But, dude, Baboon runs up to me, right?
Yeah.
Right when we kind of announcing, which you did a good job on that, too. I give it to you, man.
Yeah.
You don't know how to put the ring together, but when it came to not saying I'm sorry, you had that down. And to tell all the wrestlers, like, I didn't know what to do. And you're like, I got this. And you got to break it to them that we're not.
Yeah, we're gonna postpone the events.
Yeah, because, this meant a lot to the guys. The $50 we were paying
we
each other.
We got a half-dead Mexican
they needed
out
that
here.
money.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then Baboon goes, so you're telling me I fucking pissed myself for nothing?
Right.
And I was like, this fucking dude is great.
Because what we did, look, I'll even,
So I pissed myself for nothing?
I'll let everybody should be in on it by now that you and I script everything. And Baboon was set to run in during the first match.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I told you that, but he was going to run in.
Mention something.
Just as Hulk Hogan was going to drop the big elbow.
Yeah, I don't agree with anything you want to do. So I'm kind of like, I try to forget it as and just be surprised. Like, I didn't see that coming. Bad idea, but spontaneous.
So do I still have you here? We're not giving up, right?
I kind of can't quit now.
Yeah.
I just don't know how. What do you do? Like, people watch that. At least the other wrestlers watch that. They seemed excited to come back. That's the only thing that, a lot of them were like, man, fuck that dude. A couple of them said something that I didn't even understand. Like, half of them,
that's why, look.
I can't even understand what they're saying.
Regardless, we are going to, we could pick, any morning you can go out in front of Home Depot or Lowe's and get another dozen wrestlers. We're not worried about replacing these guys. I will say.
Just stick him in his mask.
Libra, he was our go-to. He was our stallion.
Oh, I seen him jump. Like when he came in for trials, I was like,
Cross.
Yeah. When he had his trunks on backwards and everything. But, he did do a flip. Like, to me, that's impressive. Like, that's all it took. He did that flip. He reminded me of Ozzie Guillen. I'm like, that's cool. I'm not much on watching baseball, but if Ozzie would do a backflip in like the fifth inning, I would like that.
Now all we can hope for is that he's flipping in his dreams, because he's Libra.
Oh, really?
He's flipping in his dreams because he's in a pretty serious coma.
Dude, I think if he dies, it might even be better, like for us financially.
Yeah.
Like if not, then we gotta fucking, he might want to ride the boat for a long time.
Yeah.
His whole family.
I'm not hoping he dies.
We have like 62 new recruits for American.
What I'm hoping is
labor.
that he stays in that coma for a long time. Because think about how many
That's
T-shirts.
That's going to get expensive, though.
No. But we're not. That's Medicaid handling that. I'm just thinking about T-shirt sales.
Yeah, well, we give all the goddamn money to the family.
That's no. You said that.
That's not true.
No, none of the money's going to the family.
You're just going to make shirts to benefit off of this guy's.
What I said
condition.
is that a percentage of the sales will go to something. That's all I told
Dude,
him.
I'm serious. You're an evil bastard.
All right, so WNCW.
The pain is real.
We had a little setback. I'm calling in a couple of specialists
God,
to show
you're
me
amazing with that.
show me how to put the ring together the right way. Hopefully it doesn't collapse on top of each other. And then we will be coming at you with another date. I'm thinking by next week we'll have another date for a second tape.
Well, we have to. How long did you rent the ring for? Is it broke for one?
I don't know until the specialists come in and tell me what's up.
Yeah, maybe
I
get
really
them to
don't.
set it up this time. What did you say, $50?
Yeah. Yeah. But that's
About
what we were
50
paying
more bucks,
Libra.
somebody could've-
That's what we were paying Libra.
I think the wrestlers ought to put the goddamn ring up.
You know
Why
what?
were we doing that?
Hold on a second. I like that.
Yeah.
We
and
should
that
make
way, if
them-
it fucks
Here
up,
we
hey,
go.
you built it.
We should make
Another
them-
thing we're not responsible for.
Wrestlers
Right?
put the ring. I'm writing it down right now. They're
Yeah,
going to put the ring together.
All right. It's
Nice.
sounding better.
Nice. All right. I throw pennies away.
What does that mean? Purposely?
Yeah, on purpose every day.
Like if you got some pennies, you're like, where's the trash?
I actually have this weird OCD. You know, I'm not going to say OCD because I think OCD is a scam.
Yeah, it's pretty dumb.
But when I drive around, if there are pennies in the car, even when I'm driving, I take the pennies and I sift through the change and I throw the pennies away.
You take them out the car and throw them in the garbage, or you flick them out the window?
No, I wouldn't throw them out the window.
Why?
But I don't know.
Make somebody's day.
'Cause
Ooh,
I feel
a
like
penny.
that would-
They think they have good luck.
Well, this is
like
when
you
I'm
like
going down the
You're
interstate.
like the good luck guy.
This is when I'm going down the interstate.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
There's not people standing on the side of the
If
interstate.
if they are, they could use a penny.
So what I do is when I'm driving, right? There's a little. I drive a Kia Soul,
All right.
right? Red. It's nice. Got some rims on.
You like that? I was
You know.
surprised at first when I seen you pull up in that.
Right.
And now it makes total sense.
Right. I'm on the road all the time with great gas mileage.
Yeah, yeah.
So every now and then you pay for
John, they
cash.
were out of pink.
What's that?
They were out of pink.
I'm not gonna drive a pink car, Mark.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You act like that's such a crazy fucking thing to ask. Okay.
So I'm just wondering if anybody else does this as well. So when I drive, there's a little spot in the middle. There's actually two spots where change can go because you got.
Is it the one where you put it in rolls? Or
No.
it's just like little cubbies?
No. This is just like a little cubby in the
Gotcha.
front. So every now and then you got to pay cash for something, and then they give you this change
Like
back.
fast food.
And you dump it in the. Well, I don't eat fast food, but coffee and stuff
All right.
like that. So there's a little spot in the thing where you throw the change in, and every couple of hours I get pennies. They give me anxiety.
Really?
Yeah,
Because they're useless?
because they're unnecessary.
All right.
Right.
There's toys everywhere in here.
But the pennies are unnecessary.
All right.
So what I do is I usually have there's two drink holders in there, and then one's usually for the coffee, and then one is empty or has got like whatever, a bottle of water or something in there. So as I'm driving around every day, this is every single day, I can't come into the house before I know there's no pennies in the car.
They rattle. That kind of sucks.
Yeah, but I'll leave the other change.
Oh.
I'll leave the silver change.
It's not the
I'll leave
rattling.
No. It's just the fact that
Get these fucking pennies out of here.
Yeah. Do you do anything like that with change? Like, do you have change in your truck?
I fucking hate the pennies. Yeah. I despise them.
Yeah.
Because it just takes so many of them to equal 100 of them to equal $1. That's a decent amount of pennies.
Yeah, I
And then
feel-
you give a fucking $1? Like, oh, fuck yourself.
I feel like
it's
if you have 100 pennies in your car, it's reducing your gas mileage. Like it's enough. You know what I'm saying? It's
becoming a
enough,
goddamn truck and tractor pull.
right? It's enough weight that it's actually reducing your gas
they're
mileage.
annoying. Change is annoying. Except a quarter. I still love the fuck out of a
man,
quarter.
quarters
I
are
love
awesome.
quarters.
But I'm just trying to see, am I the only one that has this huge issue with the penny? Like, I feel like we should do away with the penny.
I take a Crown Royal bag in my truck, which is probably not a great idea to let, But anyway, I
Yeah?
fill that with change. And when you get enough pennies in it, it kind of acts like, you get them sand things that you can put shit on. It kind of holds them. And I put my plastic dreidel that I got for Christmas a couple of years ago, and I put that in the middle of it, and it kind of acts as a holder. So then if I have something like I get in a truck with something, I don't know, an ID or just something I need to stick somewhere, I kind of stick it down there. And the thing of pennies acts as like a little I don't know, hold
I'll tell you what, I'm pretty sure,
stuffing.
just like me, the entire audience is lost now.
Good.
So, wait, so you're saying, let me make this entertaining for you.
Yes.
So you're saying you've got a Crown Royal bag that you'd fill with just pennies?
Yeah, it's mostly pennies and nickels. Fuck nickels, too. Dimes, kind of cool, very small. I like dimes. Quarters, I don't put those in there. But nickels and pennies are going into the Crown Royal bag that acts as a little bean bag thing.
And you put that on the seat, or you put that on
I put that kind of in between, on the hump in between the two seats. I'm in a truck. I'm not in a girl's car.
Oh.
It's a lavender truck, very plush. I even have hand cranks, man. I don't have power windows. No,
Dude, you got the hand cranks?
Them. Oh yeah, power windows piss me off. I wish I didn't have power locks.
Wait, you still like doing the roll down thing?
Yeah, my truck's 2006, and the windows still work incredible. The door locks can act a little funny when the weather changes, but my windows go up and down.
It's like your uncle's big foot. It changes with the weather.
It's my grandpa, and fuck you for saying that.
I did.
That was probably the shocking comment.
Bruh.
You laughing at my grandpa's
I
lane.
listened back last week, and that story about your uncle with the big foot.
It's my grandpa, man. It's not a big foot. It's a short leg. You're so insensitive, you fuck. I'm not Lucha Libre, man. I have feelings, too. I ain't in a
I'm
coma.
going to make your uncle sign a waiver,
It's my grandpa, asshole.
So what I'm trying to understand is what about at home? Do you have pennies at home?
Oh, man, I got these stupid little black boxes or whatever, and I fill them up, and then they start overflowing, and I'm like, And then somebody's like, oh, no. I'm just like, I'm going to just bring them to Rouse's, dump them in that fucking thing, which I hate because it's so loud, and they put it in the front. I feel like everybody's looking at me, dumping change in there. I'm feeling, but then I don't want to bring it to the bank because fuck going to the bank. I don't know why. Bank's one of those places I can't stand going.
Yeah, but the bank's got those machines too now.
Yeah, but then I don't want to go to the bank. Like, I'm already going to Rouse's. Might as well dump them in that thing and just take everybody's eyes looking at me fucking getting changed.
I've been trying to figure out why I hate the penny.
And I always put dumb shit in the fucking thing. Like, if I just leave change, it would be fine. I just pick the things up, dump them in a bag, dump them in the thing. No, I gotta, like, dump it out and sift through it because, I threw a fucking weird needle out of a dress shirt in there for some reason. Or, like, anything I think is valuable, but I don't have no place to put it, I throw it in the change thing. Oh, it's messy, man. It's so bad.
I think I'm trying to figure out what it is about the penny.
Yeah, what is it? Because it's useless, right?
Yeah, it's just something about the color. Yeah, you never want to use it. I don't understand why we haven't gotten so many strides we've made as a society, and we still have the penny.
Yes, it's important. You don't never want not to have the penny because then they're going to round up for them every time. So you need it.
Round up.
I tell you one thing I thought.
They're already rounding up.
How much money do you think that you save if you always use your debit card? That way you never dealing in change. That way none of that change gets thrown away or lost or just...
Because I'm not one of these people that's got like a thing where they throw the change in. I throw the change away.
Right.
Like I don't like change.
Maybe you should just always use your debit card and not use cash.
You can't buy porn. I mean, you can't buy okay. Two things.
What do your drug dealer gives you fucking change back?
Well, I was gonna say
two
things you can't buy with debit card is hookers and drugs.
Really, can't get a hooker with a debit card nowadays with PayPal?
No, I don't think so.
Damn.
I mean, not that I've ever tried to get one.
I bet you can now.
What? Get one with a debit card?
I bet you they got
PayPal
escorts that take PayPal. They got to. Oh yeah, services rendered. They gotta have those. The expensive ones, I'm sure. Maybe a cheap one. She don't know how to work the internet.
How do you go about? Have you ever been with a hooker?
No. Lucky to say. Well, yeah, but I didn't pay.
I mean, but like, oh, you trying to say you were so good she didn't charge you?
No, I'm just saying she just might not have been on the clock at the time. I got a freebie.
Where would you even go about nowadays if you wanted to get a hooker? How would you even go about it? How do you make contact with these women?
It's gonna sound funny. I'm gonna go. I know somebody who did.
Really?
Like, man, they were single for a while.
Who?
I'm not doing that. Who? Crazy? Yeah. Calm down. 15 licks to the lollipop. So he go on these websites, man. They got all kinds of websites.
What, for you to get a hooker?
Oh, dude, he was like shopping. Like, I'm being serious, bro. This dude was like shopping.
All right.
He did
We
it
don't
quite
need the
often.
name.
Yeah.
We don't
All
need
right.
to say who it was, Mayday.
I'm not gonna.
We don't need to say Mayday who it was.
They don't need to do that.
We don't need to say
Mayday's
who it
got
was,
a Grammy.
Mayday,
You don't have to call
right?
prostitutes.
So where did this start? Because I think this is an interesting
Where
story.
did what start?
So, okay, where do you start with this? So you go, okay, you let's say your friend,
Right.
in air
He started on dating sites.
Yeah, but when did he get to the point where he wanted to officially say, you know what, I'm going to pay for it and I'm going to get the hooker? And what do they do it at his place or their place? Does he go somewhere? Does he have to pay? I have so many questions. So
The
your friend-
options are endless from what I can understand.
Okay, so your friend, we're going to call him. Let's just call him.
All right, this dude.
Let's just call him Flayway. Flayway,
He could be
right?
this dude.
Right?
So this dude.
This dude. Let's give him a name. I don't know. Mike.
Lucha Libra.
Mike. I don't know. Maybe his name's just Mike. I don't know. You just pick a name out of the hat.
Everybody's name.
Right? So what did he tell you? Was the first thing he did is he went online? And what do you search? Do you go to Google? Do you go to Google and search? What do you search? That's what I'm asking you.
I don't know.
Come
Sorry.
on.
He didn't go through all that. Sorry, I don't have
What
that
would you
information
guess
for you.
if you had to guess? Or you just say what you did?
Why would you
so
not use Google?
You would use Google, right?
Okay, right. So I'm
you
sure
Google,
he did something like
and
that.
do you try to be fancy with it? Do you say "lady of the night" or do you say?
Oh no, I think you go straight at it.
Pay for sex.
I think you go Escorts New Orleans. If I had to
Escorts.
guess, that's what you would do.
That's what it is, right? Because it's not a. We're
think
not
you
paying
just go-
for sex.
right.
This is an escort. I'm looking for companionship. Right? Okay, so you type escort New Orleans, and what comes up?
I don't know, man.
Whatever.
Do
you know
it.
what comes up.
No,
What-
I don't. I never did it.
Well, just imagine it was like a wrestling federation. What comes up?
Oh, a Craigslist kind of thing, right?
Craigslist.
And then probably some pictures or something. I don't know. Maybe there's even
Right.
an app for this. I don't know.
Is
I'm a
there?
bad person to ask this. You want me to
You
make
know
up
what?
some
This
shit?
is something that we should. We
An
should
escort app. I'm sure there's something on it.
So
But I think you order it. Like, he would be like, hey, dude, what you think about this one? Like, he would show me. I get to, it was kind of fun.
So
I get
he
to
would
play
show
along
you.
with it every
Okay,
once
so
in a
it
while.
was.
What
So
you think
you
about
do-
this one? I can order this one for Thursday. Like, dude, you order it. It's like for fucking pizza. You
So
just
he
might
was
want to give him
showing
2
you.
days to.
So he was showing you the girls.
You go
Where was
shopping
he-
for this.
Where was he? So was it an app or was it on Google or Craigslist? Because you know.
I don't. I mean, from what I could see, it was it was like a website. And of
Okay.
course, there's multiple websites, but then there's one he found that he liked the best, and he thought it was good, so he used
How
that
much are
one.
we talking here?
Oh shit! I don't
What was he
remember
saying?
numbers.
What was he saying?
I don't remember numbers, but I remember if
More
I had
or
to
less
think.
than $500.
I always felt that it was slightly more than I thought, but then not ridiculous. How to
Is it
explain
by the hour?
It was more than I would be willing to pay, but it still was in like, well, damn, you could buy that for that. Like, still kind of impressive.
More or less than $1,000.
It depends. Like, dude, you could bang porn star. Like, they come in town and bang some dudes locally. So
Yeah, but
that
I'm-
gets expensive.
I wanna see-
And then there's other stipulations. Like, what do you want done? And do you, like, you know,
What would you?
sure
what
it
do
gets
you-
more expensive.
What would you order? Like if you
Just want to talk. A good listener. I'm being serious. Like, if Allie was going, I'm like, fuck, man. I really need somebody to listen to me. Probably that.
I feel like we need to put a number on this though. So are we more or less than Okay, and like let's say for 1 hour,
All right.
right? Because I think you rent them by the hour.
Man, dude, that depends on how, I guess, desperate you are for whatever it is you're looking for.
Well,
Does that make sense? Like,
to
man,
blow
I'm
a load,
sure.
like blow a load. That's what you want to do.
When's the last time you blew a load? You know what I'm saying? Like, the price, I think, is kind of like, man, they could really blackmail you if you're that hard up or in that much of a need. It's almost like, I've always looked at sex and all. It's almost like another drug. It gives you a lot of the same chemicals
So
that
here's what
drugs
I've
do.
heard.
So if you need that,
Here's what I've heard.
it can get expensive.
The hookers that are 500 and less are drug addicts, right? And they're doing what they're doing under. They don't want to be doing it. They've got like a pimp and a drug problem, and they probably got some type of issue. Now, what I want to know is like the higher priced ones. How do you even find these people? Because it's illegal. Do you think they would be getting shut down if they're on the internet? Do they come to you? Do you have to go pick them up? Is there a spot that you go to? Do they come to you, and does someone wait outside? Do they have a friend?
Dude, you can go to the Asian spa places, and
I don't believe in that. Does that exist? The Asian spa, does that exist? Why are you getting so tight-lipped about this?
It does exist. Because I don't know. I mean, how long does it exist before everybody goes around going, it exists? I don't want to fuck over somebody's day.
Wait, so you're telling me that...
It probably doesn't exist. But it's a hell of a folk tale.
Wait, you're telling me there's an Asian spa somewhere in this town?
I was just joking.
Where what happens? What happens there?
Nothing. You read like Fangoria magazine and play video games.
Bruh, you're letting everybody down here.
No, I don't know.
You're letting everybody down.
I mean, do you really want to talk about that?
Well, yeah, I want to know about it.
Because maybe it exists because everybody doesn't go running their mouth about it. Like, would you be doing it a disservice?
What's the address of the place we don't talk about?
Now you want to address it?
Well, yeah, I mean...
Hey, it's right next to the guy's name, all right?
All right, well, I'm really glad that you brought something up, another thing we can't talk about.
Well, I think, though, people should go on an adventure. You want to know if it really exists? Go in there. What you fucking scared of? Like, go see if it exists
Getting arrested. That's what I'm scared of.
Well, then why would they put it there? Think they put it there, and then once you get in, they lock the door and they arrest you?
Huh. That's a good point.
Right? Like, go in there, find out.
I think we should do a little bit of research.
People should at least go. Don't go sober.
I think there's a big portion of our audience that would like to know where's the place to go? What is the etiquette? How do you do this? Like, the guys that listen to our show, they want to know what's the easiest way to get a lady of the night or a sex worker, as they say.
How about don't be a pussy and go do it? The reason why half of them not getting laid in the first place is because they don't go and do shit like that. Maybe that's the lesson it needs to teach them, is to go out and do it. What's the fucking worst that's going to happen? Like, you think you're going to get killed? No. You're afraid to be uncomfortable. That's the main thing. And it's a fear and a barrier to break. You want to know if the Asian spa is real and if you can get a happy end in there? Go find out.
Yeah, but we're asking you for the address. You won't give us an address.
No, I'm not giving an address. Do some research. Not that hard to find out.
We're just supposed to go to every Bangkok spa, just picking a name out of nowhere?
Sorry, dude. I'm not a connoisseur. I don't know. Maybe it moves around. I don't know. I think that people should go find out for themselves. Like, honestly, that's part of it. Like, if somebody's going to write it all down, look, you do A, B, and C, and you go to this place, it's taking all the fucking adventure out of it.
No, I don't agree.
Yes.
I don't agree.
Yes, it does.
Because that's what we want, is we just want, like,
you just want it easy and go in and know what you're getting. No, it's not that type of experience.
Okay, so if you just had to, let's just say you've never been to one,
right.
But what area would you think about going first? Like the one right there by House of Blues? The Bangkok Spa? Is that where you'd go?
No, I wouldn't go there.
Where you think you would go?
I don't like House of Blues. It's too close.
Really? Would you go with Metairie? Kenner?
No, I definitely would not go in Metairie.
Into
Kenner.
the east?
No.
You go to the east?
Probably go have some pancakes at Betsy's Pancake House.
Oh, we probably go to Where's Betsy's at?
No, Betsy's. It's over there. It's down there. You can find it. I'm sure you could Google a restaurant without getting in trouble.
Yeah, I'm just saying. So Betsy's.
But go there and have an experience.
And then, here's what all of our...
Just see, maybe it's not even real.
All of our guys would want to know is, so let's just say, kind of help us, let's imagine the situation. So you walk into this, I guess there's a waiting room, right? You go in, there's a waiting room.
No, it's got to be.
And then there's a lady in there, and then there's
no ladies.
There's no ladies.
Mostly just naked men. Like getting ready. Serious, you got to fluff yourself.
Why are you making fun?
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying? You're making fun of this. Now you're making fun. I'm saying, is there like a menu?
No. That would be easy, Cheese.
So, wait, no, I'm not saying a menu that says blowjob, handjob, anal. I'm saying like it's got.
I think you should bring
like number one, no substitutions either, right? It's a Chinese place.
I'd bring some money.
How much?
More than pennies.
How much would you bring?
Depends on what level of experience you want.
Like $500?
I'd bring
$8.
Oh yeah, man up. Like if you're gonna go
$8.
800.
Oh, you'd bring $800
Fucking right.
with you.
And you don't want to spend it all. You just want to have it.
You want to
at your disposal.
You want to make it
just
rain
in
if
case.
you have to.
Like
right?
you're there for you want to have an experience. This is not something like, man, you could go on vacation with $1,200 for a week, and it's one vacation. You can go on vacation with a couple of grand and go. You can go to
vacation.
it's a totally different vacation, right? So fuck, if you're gonna go and risk being murdered, mutilated, chopped up, and then incinerated, fucking bring you $800. Right?
That's not the experience I'm looking for.
What?
So we bring chopped up and incinerated.
I'm saying it's an option.
I just wanted to get a handy.
Dude, you can always be out-eviled. But they'll bring about $800.
$800
bucks. Experience the thing.
Man.
And don't say no to anything.
This is not.
There's no menu. There's no one's going to be. You can't ask. There's no, negotiation with this.
What if they want to put their finger in your butt?
How much money you got?
You just say yes? No, I'm saying, what if they just wanted. You're saying say no to nothing. The first thing I'm thinking is if they put their finger in my butt, I'm saying no.
Why would the prostitute ask you, would you like me to shove my finger in your ass?
Well, because I think that if you massage the prostate, it might make you finish faster.
Well, then fucking do it. Don't be a puss. Get out of there for $250. Just there to bust a nut. Fuck, why you want to have a take all night?
So you're telling me
like a 3-minute haircut, done.
If you go in and you get a handy and a finger in your butt and you finish in 10 minutes, that's $250?
I'm not sure, Cheese. I don't know the menu. I have to look at Yelp and I'll get back to you. I don't know.
Man, I didn't expect to talk about this, but I'm telling you, this is really intriguing me.
Really?
I'd love to get some feedback from the fans about, what are your experiences with that? Do you think they actually have sex with you in these places? Do they make you wear a condom?
I don't know, bring $800 and let me know. Do they make you wear a condom? Wouldn't you volunteer to do that? You're going to have to be forced to do that?
Man, that's what I'm saying.
What?
There's so many questions.
You serious? That's not a question,
so many,
Cheese.
What? What? I'm not.
You got me. That's funny.
She might be a clean.
I got you.
A clean lady.
Sure.
And she go rub
she might be a cleaning lady before she gets there, but I don't think she's gonna be a clean lady. She gets fucking dick stuck in her for a living, man. You might want to fucking strap your willy up, bro. I know it doesn't feel as good. Spend a little extra. You know what? Bring $850 in case they got a vending machine there.
Let me ask you this: if you went to one of these women, we're hoping they're women,
all right.
and
if you went to get a massage,
they were just gonna do a hand release on you, would you wear a condom?
No, I don't think.
What if they were going to put their mouth on it? Would you wear a condom?
Oh, man. Yeah, I think so.
Is that where it starts? It starts with mouth, huh?
Any orders.
Man, what a letdown, then. Then it's not worth $800.
What if she had a glove on?
Well, no. The glove, the hand is fine. But I'm saying the mouth. I think she should wear a face
no, that's
condom.
why it ain't worth it, really.
Yeah.
That's why you got to bring the money and go for the experience itself.
It almost seems like it would be easier to go find a real girl.
No. I'd say no.
No?
You think 800's expensive? You could really do a world of hurt to yourself?
Yeah.
And then with real girls, I understand dudes that are like, I'd just rather go do something like that.
Yeah.
Because, man, what if that is what you're looking for?
A real girl?
No, just to bust a nut.
Yeah.
And you go out looking for that. And then there's a level of chick. You don't care if you like her. You don't care if you got anything in common. You're just looking to bust a nut.
You want to be attracted to her, though.
You're right. But,
like
that don't always happen. And that's so fucked up.
Which part?
Because you got somebody else's feelings there. Like with a escort or an Asian spa place or whatever.
Oh,
I always looked at
about
it,
their feelings?
Yeah, no, just because it's a human being. Like, why would you purposely want to fuck somebody over? And people, and dudes too. There's a lot of dudes like that. Man, you could crush somebody's ego or self-worth just because you were looking to get a nut. To where it's like, hey, man, spend a little money, go get your nut, and find somebody that you really want to spend your life with. Because somebody gets hurt, and I think that sucks, man.
Man, how could you just bring everything down?
It's the way life is, Cheese.
All of a
It's
sudden,
not really that
all of a sudden
nice.
You're talking
and
about like spending your life with somebody. We
I'm saying
we
not
wanted an
spending
Asian
your
hand
life.
job. Like,
correct. So go get you a couple of bucks and go pay for it instead of conning some.
well, I don't want
chick
to do
that-
this.
No, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
though,
don't
right?
want to do this.
No,
I feel like
pussy.
I feel.
I think you should. So you got
I
a
think
goddamn
what,
story.
I think what most men don't realize is it's easier to just find a regular girl than it is to go
Not true.
find a bit. Yeah, it is.
Not true.
Why?
Not if you can use fucking Google and you got a couple of bucks. And usually, if you don't have a woman, you got a couple of bucks, unless you're a drug addict or alcoholic.
I don't know,
both.
man. I don't know. I've thought of, I'm just curious about this.
Yeah,
I've
real women
never-
in a relationship comes with a lot of shit, and it better be with somebody you want to have it with, or it's worth just going to pay for it.
Yeah, but there are ladies out there that want to do the same thing you do. Aren't there ladies out there that just want to feel good for a little bit?
Yeah, I'm kind of scared of them. You know
Where
what I'm
they
saying?
at? They hang out at
some.
Twist the Lime, I think.
They hang out all over the place.
Yeah, right?
Hang out in dark corners. There's a lot of them out there. That's true.
Well, look, here's what
That
I
was
think we
always
should-
weird, though. I don't know. It's always
here's
a
what I
little too
think we should
intimidating.
do. I think we should throw it out there. You should definitely go do your research, and we should throw it out there to the fans to go see if we got anybody who will go to one of these places where they have the ladies that do the favors for you, and then report back to us, because I'm curious. I think there
You should
should
give them
be an app,
reviews.
right? We should do some reviews.
Yeah. Somebody should go and then give us a full review of it.
Man, I didn't know we were going to talk about this tonight.
Me neither.
Now that's all I could think about. But
You had strippers up on the thing. I seen that as a title. I'm like, what in the hell?
strippers?
That's not what it said?
Oh yeah. It's just
Just made something up?
Yeah, I'm just making
Clickbait.
Make it clickbait. You know what I mean?
Couldn't
Click-
put
Yeah.
fucking half-dead Mexican.
So JazzFest.
Yeah, you
JazzFest.
went. You told us last
JazzFest,
week.
It is, a big deal. Because here's something else that I thought was weird. Have you been watching the news with all
It's
this
a weird world.
all this monument, like taking down the
Oh,
monument?
yeah.
Shit?
Big-
Don't
big
you
fan
think
of
it's
that show.
strange that they made it such a big deal the same 2 weeks that JazzFest was here? It was like we were almost going out of our way as a city to show that we were doing this when we had all these people in from out of town.
It's all fake.
What's fake?
It's the whole situation is fake.
Taking the monuments down?
It's propaganda.
No. They taking them down.
I understand. They
Yeah.
were put up as propaganda. They're being taken down as propaganda, and they're being protested as propaganda. It's all to raise money and what do they call it? Energize your voters or energize your constituents.
Wait, it's called
You know what I'm talking about? It's when they rile the party up.
Wait, hold on. Let's remember what this, because it is blah 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 the constituency. It's not coagulate,
Invigorate.
but it's like
This is a good game. This is fun.
Yeah, right. It's
I'm having
it's
good. I'm only
something-
throwing out one word.
It's something the constituency.
Yeah. Energize.
Energize. I don't think it's energize.
I don't know,
It's
man.
like
That sounds good.
It's like bring them together.
Yeah.
Coagulate is jumping into my head.
Rally the troops.
Rally the constituency.
The base. Something about the base.
Court the electorate.
Yeah.
We gotta fucking
Fancy words for get votes.
Yeah, right.
And even more important than that, money.
yeah.
So
maybe
wait, so you
it
had a
might come
bunch-
to us. It might come to
You had
us.
more out-of-town people out there trying to make a name for themselves, and they had more people videotaping themselves and with cameras
Right.
than they did. Like Sunday was, and they,
In the middle of JazzFest, they put this big story about how they putting barricades
it's fucking
around.
fake. They released news that this anti-fascist. This is what gets me though, because both sides to the extreme are fucking fascists, and 90% of the people out there were either trying to make a profit off of this, trying to promote their YouTube show like we would have, and or I can't remember the other one. Fuck,
we should
but
do our show
They were
on
doing it
from
for
Lee Circle
attention.
last week.
Yeah.
Last week.
We
Next
would have
week.
got more. We would have got views. I was watching shit. Man, you can get on Facebook and watch Facebook Live and jump to different people, and man, you see the other person in the background recording themselves, and it was a bunch of people looking for attention and views and money. Like there was a lot of money being made with
I
this.
gotta give you a
from
little
both
bit of
sides.
credit though. I do have to. I usually don't like giving you credit on
Yeah,
anything.
I could use it. What?
But 2 weeks ago, not this past Sunday, but the Sunday before, I tuned in late to Not Real Radio, and you made a statement that actually came true.
Yeah, Tom Tradamus.
You said that nobody cares, and if anybody really did actually care or anything was going to happen, they would vandalize it. And guess what happened that very fucking night?
And they kind of been doing it.
Yeah,
so
but no. The day after you said it, they went and did the big one in on whatever they put the paint and all of that shit on there. You saw it coming.
Yeah,
I gotta give you credit for that.
Well, look, here's going to Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Sunday, the whole the whole Southern, I don't even know what to call them anymore. The people protect the monuments. The rednecks, rebel flags, and Southern pride people, all right?
Yeah, which is weird.
It is.
That's just weird.
It's just one other side of it.
I think there's like 6 of them.
They were there supposedly because the anti-fascist organization was going to come there, right?
Yeah.
And then they also have a march of the take the statue down people. The Democrats are going to march there. So then the Republicans got there early and got out there, and they stood their ground, and they're waiting to fight this anti-fascist organization that's going to come and destroy the monument, right?
Yeah.
That story was fake. It was a plant to give them a reason to be there.
Yeah.
And they were promoting this fight, and the news organizations fell for it, and they were out there with their cameras, and everybody couldn't wait to see the fucking Battle of the South again. The Civil War starts here. And, dude, they put it on, and I can't lie, I kind of wanted to see it too. Or at least wanted to know it was happening. I'm like, fuck, this is... I laughed at Donald Trump with his fake news shit, but there is levels of fake news going on. Because while they're there... right? They're videotaping and making this. People are making comments. Some of them are really fucking funny. They're trolling. And it's great because they were like, you need to get from there because Jefferson Davis is where they're at. They're attacking. And, man, you started going, oh, shit, they're in the wrong spot. Like, I was getting into it. I'm like, fuck, if it's
like
good.
Midnight Madness.
If these freaks are going to put on a fucking show, I'm going to watch it. I don't get passionate enough to choose a side because I don't agree with neither one of them. I think they're all they're given this propaganda, and then they're acting out so passionate and financially for this system of creating the propaganda that technically probably does not benefit them very much. Like, everybody buys into this game, and it's called the bullshit factory, and they think, people think that the shit they watch on TV that's blatant, obvious fake shows, there's propaganda in those fictional shows, and in the shit they think is real, that is just as much bullshit as the made up shows. It's like it's so controlled, and they just get free out. It's reality television, and they're all a part of it. And it was sad to watch, and I'm like, man, it just shows you though what would happen. Like, this is how weird shit breaks off. Like, you always hear how wars happen and how monumental things happen by this one spark.
Yeah,
little and you never
trigger.
saw that coming, and it just ignited this big flame that's been, racism, they've been fanning these flames for months, probably a couple of years now. Fuck, forever. Like, you go back to watch 60s shit, and it's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's like you got two different people, they're both racist, and it seems though if somebody would have got shot out there, like, instantly you have to choose a side, because now it doesn't matter if you agree with one side or the other. This shit is real, and now you got to pick a side. It polarizes the world and the people, and man, yeah. And it's like, man, then you got to pick a side, and it fucking sucks, because I think the average normal person looks at all this, or at least me, and maybe I'm in the minority, but I just look at it, I'm like, I can't fucking believe this is the reality I'm stuck fucking living in. Like, this is what you have to offer? This is why I'm busting my ass fucking every day to live in this reality that's being created? And most people, they're happy with it, or they're mad with it, whatever they're supposed to be. They cheer on the fucking... the good guy, and they're against the heel, and then vice versa, but they just swap the roles. Like, it's sad. It's dumb.
I'm sure there are people that interact with more individuals on a daily basis than I do, but I would say I'm up there in the 80 or 90 percentile for being a person that deals with multiple people and races on a daily basis. Not once have any of them ever said in the last year anything about these monuments.
No, nobody cares.
Like, why is this a deal all of a sudden?
Because Mitch Landrieu wanted to rile up the Democrat
Court
voters.
the electorate.
And then you got people like, and I've been saying this, especially on Naira Radio every once in a while when it comes up. I try not to get political just because it's dumb. Besides me,
Yeah, it's weird.
Once I go, everything's bullshit to me, then I'm not picking a side.
I would like to know where
not,
all this monument stuff came from.
Dude, like the Black Lives Matters movement, that started a lot of this, and it happened like nationwide.
Whoever
it was
thought
not
they
just
don't?
like
I don't understand that.
what?
Like the whole who ever said that they don't matter? Who was the
Dude, that's an organization to raise money and get voters, just like everything else.
That's what I'm saying. Like, whoever said
the equivalent
they
of the
don't
National
matter?
Socialist movement. That's it.
Do you think that the monument should come down?
I don't fucking care, for one, and then two.
All right, hold on. I got to do this.
All right.
I got to pee.
Really?
I'm
You going to pee right now?
I got to pee. I just want you to plug Not Real Radio for a second. I'll be right back because I'm gonna ask that question again.
I don't know if I forget the question. Do y'all remember the question out there? I don't know.
Do you want the monument
Oh, I don't know. These monuments. You can check out Not Real Radio. We don't talk about monuments very often. Maybe a little bit of political shit here and there when it becomes very relevant. Lately, we've just been watching movies and shit like that because our life has become a lot less interesting. But we're working on that. You can check us out, Not Real Radio, at notrealradio.com. Past shows, got some great people on. PPV Guys was on. Harry's coming on this Sunday. That's right, the helpful one, Harry Horner, the most talented of all Horners. He's coming on this week for the mother of all shows. I know Cheese is excited about that. Harry's going to sing, he's going to dance, and finger puppets, I believe.
Make
or
romance.
It's finger painting. I'm not sure which one it is, but it should be interesting. Not Real Radio this Sunday, live, 8 o'clock.
Nice. We need to have this.
It was a quick pee. You didn't even wash your hands.
No. Well,
now you're
no,
touching
I'm not
the
gonna,
monkey with
I'm not going to touch you. I'm not going to touch you. Oh, I didn't touch my penis. I don't
Really?
touch my penis.
You don't
when I
need
pee.
to, huh? Just
Well, no. I don't touch it when I pee.
why? Because you touched pennies today? You don't want to contaminate it?
No. It's just when I urinate, I just open it and let it come out, and then I let it sit on the thing, and then put it. I don't touch it. Do you? That's a weird thing that
You don't hold your dick when you piss?
No, I let it like I open up the thing and let it unfurl, and then
And then when you pee, the force of the pee doesn't move like the
well, it naturally just
pee just trickles out.
No,
I
no,
gotta
no,
hold
I
my
have
dick.
a-
I'm sorry.
no,
I
got
gotta
a
do
very strong stream still.
All right.
That's actually something I'm proud about. I got a good stream.
you would think it would move it. Like
Yeah.
it's like
No,
a
no, no,
garden hose, and you turn it on,
No,
and
no,
it's
no.
gonna
So
move.
You unfurl it, and it just like if this is the like,
Unfurling? What do you got? A fruit roll up or a dick? What the fuck you talking about? All right, you yank it out.
Well, no. I just when you unzip the thing, it naturally wants to come out.
Right.
So it's
Release
like if
the
this was
beast.
the and you just let it sit there on the edge of the
Of your drawers in your pants, kind of
yeah,
holding up?
like that, and then like in your drawers, and then when you just kind of whoop like that back in, and that way you don't have to touch it and stuff.
Oh my god! I hope you're fucking lying to me. All right.
No,
Anyway.
no, that's what's weird about that.
I don't know. I held mine maybe since I was a child. A bad habit, maybe. I don't know.
You know, you just let it. It's just kind of like it just sits right there.
I'd see tragedy happening for me and Lucha Libre if I
Do
just
you
do that. I
think?
will piss my fucking
Do you
self.
or do you not think that the monument should come down?
Should?
Yeah.
I don't know if they should come down. I don't really think they should have went up.
Well, I agree with you on that. So should they come down now?
Yeah, sure, take them down. I don't
Okay.
care.
Right. I think that's what most
I
people
mean,
think.
if it's bothering anybody, take them down. If it's not, you know what else too, like
What about Lee Circle?
I'm not in that
What about
community.
Lee
so
Circle?
if that was my area, right? If I lived around that area and I wanted it taken down, take it down. It's my area. I pay taxes here. That's where I live. Whoever lives in that area should have the right to do that.
Do you think that there are? Do you think anyone, when they look at Lee Circle and they see the statue of Lee, do you think people think, yeah, fuck minorities and that? I don't think that's. I I've never had that thought. I just have always thought, oh, there's old Harry Lee up there. Just, he was the sheriff, and I guess we leave him up there.
Yeah, I guess so, man. I don't know.
So you don't care?
No, from what I read, like now everybody cares now because they've been told to. So from what I went and read, the South lost the war, according to the history books.
Yeah, I mean,
they went to war. The South lost. Those generals that they have statues of were on a losing army. I think that's a fact. I'm not, in my mind, I don't know. The research I did, that's
knows?
what I come to the conclusion that they were Southern generals and they lost the war.
He did, like, at least.
So I think of Saddam Hussein was the president of Iraq, and they lost the war, and they took down a statue, and the people who were protecting these statues cheered. He was out of power. He was against the victors, what they thought was right, and they took the monument down. Those people cheered because they didn't like him. But then it's like, I look at it, the South lost the war, so why are you putting monuments up of these fallen generals when you've been taken over? Oh, because
he's not
that
a fallen
area
general, because at the end of the war,
that area was white when they put these statues up.
From what
the people in this city, according to what I read, they didn't have any pride anymore. They lost to the North, so they were trying to rally up Southern pride. So they put these generals up, like, hey, we're still the South, and we're proud. We're coming back. We're growing strong again. Here's these great Southern generals and leaders. I mean, dude, how long has it been since we started making statues of generals?
I mean, how about this? There was a time where Grant and Lee came together at the Appomattox Courthouse and signed the treaty that ended the war, right? So that was something good they did. Maybe that was just like...
What, wave the white flag?
Well, yeah, I don't know. I didn't know the guy personally.
Yeah, no, I understand. But my whole point is they got put up for propaganda reasons to make the white people who were living in the area proud again to be Southern and to go to work and do a hard day's work and live in this new America, and that's why they were put up. So if now the area that they're in is predominantly black, no one really, I don't think. There are some people who are still this Southern pride shit.
I don't think that the population of the surrounding, I don't think that should have anything to do with it.
Why? That's who got to look at it. It's theirs. It's their area. They're paying property tax there.
There's not.
Why should they not decide what they look at?
Well, in Lee Circle, there's not one African-American owner of any of those buildings in there. It's all owned by white folks. I know them. I worked for them.
Oh, well, then they should be able to decide if they want the racist statues up or not.
I think it's just so silly. I think it's so silly.
If it's not silly to somebody, though, it's not silly. Does that make sense? I guess to some people it's not.
It does make sense. It
does
just
make sense. Because, honestly, if there was no racist white people, this would not be a big deal. But there are still, to this day, a lot of very racist white people.
I hate being associated with them.
I guarantee.
I hate being associated with those people.
But I guarantee there's a lot of very racist black people.
Yeah.
They are. And it sucks, but that's the way the world is still. And I think it's better, though. I think it's way better than it used to be. I mean, if you look in the grand scheme of things, 12,900 years ago, we've come a long way in that. And I don't think we've come far enough, but I don't think also dividing people and causing fucking artificial conflict is ever going to do anything to bring people together. Like, that's what's dumb to me. It's just they divide us to have us fighting against each other so that you feel like you got your team to root for. And, most of the time that is your team.
I don't root for anybody, though. I guess I'm just looking for answers on this. You know what I mean? I'm just looking for answers because I see this stuff on the news and on the internet, and the way I think about it is I think that there's like 1% of the population that cares about this, and it's just because they're on the internet and on TV that they make it seem like everybody's into it.
There's a lot of people into it.
Like, you have people in your everyday life that are
taking the statues down or leaving them up.
Both
for and against. I think they
Is
made it to
totally
where
a
you
black and
have
white
to
thing?
make a
Is it a
choice.
black people, white people thing?
No, because I think more white, like liberals, want the statues taken down more than black people. I don't think black people
Right.
really give a fuck. Like, believe me, like I said on Naira Radio, I think if they wanted them down, them motherfuckers would have went down.
Yeah.
Like, these are a bunch of cheerleaders showing up to these things. Believe me, if they wanted that shit down, it'd be down. Or it would be fucked up beyond where you would want to take it down because it was so fucked up.
Can you believe we got here because I said I went to JazzFest?
You did. You did good. Tell me about JazzFest.
All right.
Yeah. Tell me about JazzFest, though.
So-
You were going to... Last week you said you kind of, it's not your thing, but you were going to go.
Yeah. I enjoed the shit out of it, dude. I'm
Really?
not going to
All
lie.
right.
I
'Cause
had
it started raining. I thought you were getting out of it.
No, because look, you know, I'm about to say you know me, and I think
yeah.
you do know me, and everything about me is a mental game, right? If
Mental, all right.
If I mentally prepare and go into something with a good attitude, it's going to be good. And if I want it to be bad, it's going to be bad. Like, I totally control my own destiny, you know? And I just said, you know, this is something I'm going to do, and I'm going to have a good time. So sure enough, the night before, oh my God, it was raining. It was cold. We woke up Thursday morning, and it was even colder, and it was still
storming
raining.
its ass
But I had
off.
a good attitude. I'm telling you.
Yeah, you were like, it's fucking raining out. I got this.
No,
Yeah, no.
I wasn't doing that. And
Really?
we got up and got ready and packed up and all.
Getting ready. What do you wear?
So I wore, and this is a thing because I was like, man, I'm not going to be okay in shorts. Do I need pants? And what do I need to bring? And all, because
Right.
being prepared.
You had to
seems
start
be-
knowing it's going to be muddy, right?
Yeah,
All right, all right.
yeah. So that Thursday morning, I got up and I was like, okay. So I drove to Kmart, right? And as you walk into
Kmart's out of business.
right? No. Kmart by on Vets.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right.
On Vets by
Kmart? Why Kmart?
Because it was the closest place to where I was at that I knew I could get shrimp boots. Right? So I walk into Kmart, and sure enough, they're ready. They got racks right up in the front of the shrimp boots and the plastic boots.
Yeah. All right.
So I bought a blue pair of adjustable. They were
That's
ladies'
cute.
boots. They were ladies' boots, but the boots don't fit right. So I,
Yeah, because they're women boot, dude. You're not
Right.
supposed to be walking around in high heel shrimp
No,
boots.
I'm just saying the women's boots fit me better than the men's boots.
For some reason, I'm not surprised.
You know what I mean?
I mean, you don't even have to hold your own dick. So,
So
it's
the
like,
20. Well, it's just.
all right, come on.
It just does what it does. I mean,
$20.
yeah. So $20, get me some blue shrimp boots with a little bit of a heel on them, a little bit of a heel.
All right.
So we get out there, and I'm like, all right, about to walk in. So I got a little.
Wait. I gotta know more. Sorry.
Yeah.
The blue
Please.
shrimp boots. Do you wear socks under these things,
I
right?
wore the same socks I always wear to no show. You know.
Oh
ankle
God,
socks.
that little bitty.
ankle socks. Yeah.
And then with pants, shorts,
I wore shorts. I wore
shorts with
shorts.
blue shrimp boots.
Yeah.
What color shorts? Do you remember?
Um.
There's no pictures of this, so
It was
I gotta
like
get the whole picture.
no. I've got some pictures I could reveal to you.
Oh,
I think they were. I had on like just a gray pair of nice,
Gotcha.
you know, belt zip up shorts.
All right, got you.
and
With the
I-
fucking anklets and shrimp boots.
Yeah,
They didn't
yeah.
rub on the back of your leg?
Now you want to know what? They put a mark in my leg
Oh, I bet.
from where they were rubbing, but it went away the next day.
Oh,
it,
that
it
quick.
wasn't so
Right.
bad where
You didn't blister up.
No,
or
no,
anything.
no blisters. But I did all day. I was walking around going, "Oh God, what are my legs gonna? What's happening? Gonna happen to my legs?"
Oh, yeah, definitely.
You know,
And
but
just
they-
keep drinking.
But they were okay. Yeah, you do. You keep drinking and doing everything else that you do at JazzFest. So I had that. I had a t-shirt on, and then I had a hoodie that I took on and off throughout the day, depending on.
Right.
You know what else I had? My fucking hat. I had my hat.
Yeah? It worked?
Oh,
Yeah, you don't look burnt
it was
up
a
or nothing.
godsend. No, it was beautiful because, for one, it was windy as shit. It was like 25-mile-per-hour winds, so I had to tie it.
Yeah,
to
'cause
where
that
it
wind
was
get
like
up there.
right. It would. It was just throwing the
Yeah.
hat all the way around.
Oh, choke the fuck out
So
you,
we
huh?
got there, and the first band we walked over to go see was a band called ELS, and it's it was a Tina Turner tribute band, and they were on
At
the Congo
JazzFest?
stage. Yeah, right.
God, they paying that
Yeah.
much money to go see that?
Yeah, right. They did. The
Yeah,
Congo
fuck that.
stage apparently has got some tribute acts on it before the end of the night.
If I go to the Congo stage, I want to see shit going down, some bongo drums or something. Not goddamn Tina Turner. This band, fake Tina Turner.
This band ELS, it had 3 women singers who were all dressed like Tina Turner. They were actually pretty good.
Really?
And that's kind of got what the party got the party going.
All right.
Because we were over there, we like, fucking ain't no mountain high enough, you know.
Yeah. They had black eyes?
So, what's that?
They had black eyes?
I didn't get that close, but
Gotcha.
I feel like they had souls.
Right.
But so that starts going, and right as that's happening, the sun starts.
3-eyed Turners show up.
The sun starts coming up. So we're sitting there. And
Wait, coming up? Oh, coming out. All right.
Yeah,
it was cloudy.
The sun
it
starts
starts breaking up.
Right. So there, I'm like, all right, we're gonna have a good day. This is at like
you're feeling good. What were you drinking?
At that moment, I had a natty light that I snuck in. Right. I snuck in about 3 natty lights. Right, because that'll save you $30.
In the place where your penis should be.
Yeah. No, they let you come in with a bag and everything.
Oh,
so
really?
I'm drinking Natty Light, and I'm like, here, hold this, and then I'll lube up with the good. With the, with
you
the
put the
sunblock.
lotion on. SP30 or
50.
Oh, really?
50 for sure.
Gotcha.
And then I put the hat back on, and then
yeah.
we start walking around, man. And I mean, I had different.
How wet was it?
Not that bad.
Wasn't bad? God damn, it was a lot of rain.
I'll say this, that I got to give it up to the fairgrounds. The improvements that they've made to the drainage out there, unbelievable.
Right.
It was the boots were needed, but you could have made it without it. But it was definitely soaked out there. But it wasn't a flooded mud pit like it has been in the past. So from that point on, we got there about 11 o'clock. I think we left around 7, something like that. So I put in a good 7-8 hours solid. We had crawfish bread, a couple of different types of booze. We went to the oyster bar. We went everywhere. And
you ate oysters out there?
No, we didn't. We went to the oyster bar.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I almost got oysters, but we decided to just get oysters somewhere else.
So, you eat oysters there, and then you're drinking, it's hot, and you're going to have to poo, and it's like, you don't want to poo out there.
I ran into the owner of Twist of Lime out there.
Oh, really?
Sean? Yeah, ran out to him. Boy, he was living it up out there. You know what I mean?
Oh,
That's a guy who knows how to party.
He talked to you through 3 bands.
Oh, boy. I had to make up an excuse of why I had to. Well, I'm going to meet my mom.
Just ate the oysters, got to poo.
Yeah. But no, that was good to see him. I saw so many people that I know. I didn't see a whole lot of bands that really did it for me.
Yeah.
But you know what I saw for the first time ever was George Porter. Now,
yeah, you like that.
George Porter, that was something special. That dude and his band, man, they had this drummer. His name's Terrence. One of the best drummers I've ever seen in my whole life.
Really?
Like, he's so amazing.
Way better than Woody?
He's
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a different style.
Gotcha. Yeah, hard to compare.
Yeah, it really is. But I got to say, I had a really wonderful time at JazzFest.
Yeah,
I think
good,
I
man.
may even go back one day.
Really?
Yeah.
One day.
Yeah, I may even go back one day.
Every 10 years, check it out.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah, it was great.
Good,
it was
man.
not
I don't know. I kind of wanted you to be miserable,
Yeah,
just for my entertainment.
me
But
too.
then I'm
I
happy
really-
that you got to enjoy something too.
I did.
It's a no lose situation, I guess. Sometimes
I did. I had a good time. So JazzFest, I'll give it up. You didn't make it to any of the days of JazzFest, right?
I would never. Yeah, I went once. I seen what it is. I had no way. Not for me.
You never going back?
No, it doesn't matter who plays there. I will never subject myself to that form of torture.
So the next day, Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah.
I know we talked this up as well.
Oh my God.
Man, you should have seen us, bro. It was
Seen who?
it was a Paper Chase.
Yeah.
Paper Chase. We went to another level at Cinco de Mayo. There was 25.
Can we just call it Mexican Restaurant Day? That's what we should. It's kind of insulting calling it Cinco de Mayo.
Why? It's the 5th of May.
It's dumb.
What's dumb?
Cinco de Mayo is dumb, but
The
go
5th
ahead.
of
Sorry.
May?
All right.
So you're saying a day where a bunch of people get together and enjoy themselves and celebrate and have a good
Celebrate
time?
what?
Life,
Okay.
right?
I'll go with that. Mexican
There was
Restaurant Day.
3,000 people at this damn event when we played.
Yeah,
and
why?
then-
How do you get them to do anything?
I have no idea. But I'll keep playing it. We showed up, and sure enough, they were there, and they were drinking the Coronas and the margaritas, and eating the chips. And
They really
salsa
that many people go
and-
out. There are a lot of kids out there too, huh?
Well,
People bring their kids.
people
that
did have
starts
the
to-
kids
It
out.
starts to ruin it a little bit.
Yeah, well, it does. But then the later the day goes, the less the
Oh.
kids are, and then you
Oh,
can start
gotcha.
doing the cursing and the drugs and
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
like that.
Starts to
Yeah.
become a party.
Right then, we're really kicking it in. And on that day, right behind Velvet Cactus, a buddy of mine and I, we did a crawfish boil. So I gotta say, man, this last weekend was super
good time.
enjoyable. It really was.
It was a good show, though. Yeah. The whole crew out there, right?
Dude, so we brought the horns in for
Yeah.
this one, and I can't stop talking about it enough that one of the guys, his name's Jeffrey T. Watkins, he was James Brown's music director for 13 years. I mean, we're talking about a major heavy hitter here. And he came and played with us, and he did some solos and stuff. And, dude, just mind-blowing being on a stage with a guy like that. It really is. It makes you realize that, you're on this little bitty level, and there's guys like him that were really born to do the damn thing.
Yeah.
So it was great, bro. It really was. Like, I really had a good time. I was surprised. I enjoyed the whole weekend.
Didn't get sunburned?
No. I reapplied constantly, and I wore my hat at JazzFest.
Why do all cover bands seem to look the same now?
Do you think we
Like,
look?
where
wait, do you
is
think
this
we look
mold
like?
coming from?
Do you think we look like everybody?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Really? We name one band we look like.
All of them.
Name
All
one.
of them except the one. All the new ones. I call them the new ones, I guess.
So what other band do we look like?
I don't know.
Name
they
one.
all look similar.
You're making this up. You're
No.
making it up because we don't look like everybody.
What's
else.
Cassie's band's name? They're the black and white version of y'all pink and black. And then Weathered is like the green and black version of y'all pink and black. And they're white and black.
They started that after we were around.
Oh, I understand. I'm just trying to figure out what everybody's modeling themselves. Is it y'all, or is that just what cover bands look like now? And the odd thing to me, I go, if there's any two successful cover bands I know in this area, it's Bag of Donuts
Mollies.
and the Molly Ringwalds.
Yeah.
But no one's smart enough to actually kind of do the new version of that. I think it's just because it's a testament to both of their greatness and being 120% in. They didn't just go cheap out and go, all right, well, wear all your black shit you got in your closet and throw something pink on or white on, or go buy, let's dress up like Run DMC or something.
So I can tell you, from our point of view, you're a little right on that.
A
There
little,
is a
100%.
there is a certain amount of. I respect what they do, but trying to copy that or do would be worse than doing what we do. Right? And here's
No.
another thing. I'm not wearing makeup. I'm not
if
wearing
you dressed up like Pee Wee Herman, that would be fucking dumb and wrong.
But
If
that's
you
what I'm
dressed
saying.
up as another character from a different time period, like the time period that y'all songs come from, to me that's not.
I'm not dressing up like I'm not putting on a costume. I'm just not doing
dude,
it.
you need to wear a dress. That's the bottom line. So
I'll
it's
wear
gonna
a
come
dress.
down. A pink dress. You
I'll
could
wear a
be
dress.
find something from that time.
Hey, hey, send me some
might
ideas.
work.
You seem to be good with the visuals. Send me an idea. I
don't know. I don't get it. Everybody
I'm
looks the
trying to-
same, but as just a viewer, just as somebody sitting at home, I don't go
Yeah.
see cover bands. I'm not invested in any.
Yeah.
And believe me, the more shit that goes wrong for you, the more entertaining it is for me with
Of
that.
course.
I don't like cover. I would never do it, so I don't live vicariously through those people. I just look and it looks boring to me. Their shit never looked boring. Even though it was a cover band, I kind of still had respect for their showmanship and
It's
design.
just not something that I'm interested in
I'm
doing.
not telling you
and-
to do it. I don't think y'all should.
Oh,
Y'all
no,
should
no.
stick doing the bland, boring shit y'all are and let these other cover bands thrive.
Yeah, like
No,
I'm not. It's just not something that I'm.
I just
I'm
noticed
into
that.
doing. I don't want to wear a costume. I'm actually trying to wear less costumey shit now. I'm trying to
Really?
just find a pair of jeans and a t-shirt that look okay because I don't want to do that. It's not something that
I don't get it though. You're putting on a show, right?
Yeah.
Do you think you shouldn't have to do that because your performing abilities are so great that it doesn't matter?
That certainly is not it.
Right. So man,
That
you
certainly is not it.
Got to
I'm just-
compensate.
Yeah, I don't know. It's, to be honest with you, I hadn't figured it out yet.
Yeah.
I hadn't figured it out what the fuck I'm supposed to look like.
Well, they did, so maybe cheat off of them.
Yeah, maybe I should, but I'm
I
just
don't
not doing the makeup and the
No, I wouldn't wear makeup. That's too
I'm
much
not,
bullshit.
I'm not like some of the guys in that band, they wear fucking Legos in their head, and they think that's what they need. I'm not wearing a Lego on my head.
No,
I'm
you're not painting your nails or nothing?
No. I'm not painting my nails. I'm not putting a Lego on my head.
No.
Like, I'm not doing that. If that's what holds me back, so be it.
Yeah.
I'll worry about my other 3 or 4 side hustles before I'll worry about that.
WNCW.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The lawsuit is real.
Right? The lawsuit is real. All right, man. Well,
how long have we been doing this for?
Long enough. It's time to shut her down. It's time to shut it down.
I think so.
It really is.
I kind of feel better.
Yeah, after forgetting about it.
Yeah, I did. Forgot about it for a while.
Right.
Now that you bring it back up, I did. I
So,
just picture him laying in that bed counting his money.
What we want to do is we do want to give out a little love to the Libra family. We're thinking about you. If you don't make it, that's not our fault.
Then you never heard this.
Right? If you don't make it, you sign the paperwork. So,
hey, it's all the other wrestlers. Like, thank y'all for coming out. I hope to see y'all again Monday. This title is
we are
up for grabs.
Right.
I don't know. We'll give them $25 more dollars. Instead of 50, we'll go up to 75. And
we're not paying the
I'm going to pay
app.
them extra.
No,
because
app.
they got to put up the
the app is where they hit the button for the app.
What?
Remember?
No.
Go to WNCW.com and download the app, and that's where you pay the wrestlers when you're there live. We don't pay them. Remember?
Okay, like the Bitcoin thing.
Right, you hit
Is
the
that
button.
going to work though?
25
Nothing else works.
No, it did. We got $124.75
In the
at
2 minutes and 15 seconds?
Right, that's how I know it's going to blow up.
All right.
None of which goes to the Libra family because they signed the paperwork.
We know, Cheese. We know.
So, WNCW, we will be at our location trying to film again next Monday. I have a specialist coming in and helping us put the ring together. But it was one main component that we forgot.
Look, he just needs to
bottom.
teach the wrestlers how to do it, and it's their responsibility.
Yeah, we're going to put it on them. We're having an addendum drafted that they can all sign that puts that on them.
Yeah, hopefully this goes better.
So WNCW.
The pain is real.
Cinco de Mayo. Not real radio. It's all real. What you got on the show this weekend?
Dude, help for Harry Horner. You were pissing during that promo.
I know. I want to hear it
excited
again.
about Harry. I don't know what the deal is. Mother's Day is May Day show. Maybe because it's in May. I don't know. But for some reason, it's always been a very chaotic, crazy, fun show. I don't know why. Why Mother's Day? Like, how did that show end up becoming the mother of all shows? But May Day's like, I want Harry. I need his help. I need help for Harry. So Harry's coming on.
That's interesting.
And we're going to probably call our moms and tell them Happy Mother's Day, and maybe Harry will sing them a song or something.
The 2 or 3 times a year when Mayday wants to put effort in, you let him go with it. Right?
Oh, you definitely.
You do.
Well, if anybody's going to take the reins and run with it, you let them go. You told me that.
Oh, of course. That's why we got you over here. So, all right, everybody. This has been Whine and Cheese. We appreciate y'all coming back. WNCW, the pain is real. We'll get back to y'all with an update next week. Please look at this monkey who shoots a ball. Oh, damn it. He was so close.
It was. Next week, you'll get it.
Until next week, this has been Whine and Cheese. Thank you.